What's up, folks? Welcome back to the channel. Boozer here. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully, you guys are having a great day so far. In today's video, we are on the test server here, but in this video, we're not going to be playtesting any champions. We do have a little bit of Plarium news here in regards to the weekend event. Now, there is a Cowardly Lion fusion ongoing right now on the live servers. If you guys haven't checked out my fusion plan schedule, make sure you guys check that out if you guys are interested in going for the Cowardly Lion fusion. Cowardly Lion, I definitely recommend going for. Very solid champion. Looks kind of derpy in my opinion, but the overall kit for this champion is very, very good. Again, during the playtest video, he performed quite well. He could be a damage dealer for you, or you can take take extra stock in his kind of team support mechanics like his counterattack, reflect damage, increased defense, and fervor. Very, very good champion, covers a lot of stuff, but that is not going to be the subject of this video. Again, we do have a little bit of Plarium news here, and I wanted to show it to you on the test server because it involves one of the brand new champions. So, hey y'all, this Friday, August 21st, we're planning to launch two events simultaneously. First, we're doing a 2x summoning event for legendary champions from a Sacred Shard. So this was not really a surprise. They're following the rotation, which is really, really good. And yeah, it's going to be 2x Sacred Shards during a champion chase. Womp womp. Anyways, 280 points on average is what we can expect per Sacred Shard. Not the best conversion rate considering that the point thresholds in champion chase will cost us a lot of Sacred Shards. So I highly recommend not using your Sacred Shards during the champion chase and instead saving them for summon rushes. Even though it's enticing to pull during 2x events, I totally get it, guys. But 2x event only mean 12% chance of getting a Lego. It's not super significant and it's very inefficient with spending those Sacred Shards. So definitely recommend saving your Sacred Shards. But what is also extra enticing is that we have our first event for a 10x Tin Woodsman. And that's going to be running alongside the 2x Sacred Shard boosted event for the champion chase. Tin Woodsman will only come from Sacred Shards, by the way, guys. A 10x boost means that there's 10 extra copies of the Tinman in the overall pool of pullable champions, which is somewhere now like 220, I think, 220, 230 champions that are pullable from non-void shard, non-mythical shards. So 10 extra copies of that, you're looking at about 5% chance if you pull Lego. So if you pull a Lego, you get about a 5% chance of pulling the Tin Man. Now, is the Tin Man worth all this trouble? You know what? I had some weekend fun with the Wood Tinsman, and he is super fun. He is going to be from the Banner Lords here. He's brand new, right? But yeah, he is super fun to play with. I gotta admit, he looks amazing. By the way, look at this animation. He has the heart in this kennel thing, in this stove. But watch what he does to interact with it. Anyways, these are the base stats on him. Again, this is from the test server. It's already going to be in the game and stuff like that. 1641 base defense does not disappoint. And he also comes with a 63% crit damage here. His kit looks really, really cool. Really, really big powerhouse damage, right? His A1 automatically heals himself for 15% of his max HP. Regardless of how much damage he does, which is absolutely amazing. This ability on the A2, it's a 4-turn cooldown, which is a pretty long one, but it freaking smacks. Single target hit, and then he's going to bump up his damage and ignore defense for every buff on this champion, and then he sends in the whole team to go into that one enemy, and the whole team will also get increased defense, increased damage, and increased ignore defense based on the amount of buffs he has. And then he will reset his A3 if it kills the target. So effectively, this is an ally attack, but this must be the most powerful ally attack in terms of just how much damage you can do because of this ignore defense that you're stacking on your team. And then lastly, on his A3, he has an AoE attack on a 3-turn cooldown, and it's going to be increased crit damage and shatter, which is the universal damage boosting buffs. So any kind of damage dealer can benefit from this. HP, defense, attack, which is amazing. And he will also ignore more defense depending on how many buffs he has on himself. And he'll place a revive on death on himself if he kills somebody. This is on a 3-turn cooldown. This is pretty action-packed AoE ability and reads super, super good. So really big powerhouse abilities here. A lot of great buffs, a lot of ignore defense. Yeah, really cool. And his passive also very, very interesting. He absorbs damage from your team, and once he absorbs more than 50% of his max HP, he places Revive on Death on himself. Obviously, he has to live through the damage. He can't take so much damage that he dies. He won't put the Revive on Death on himself if he dies. Also, if the damage received in this way exceeds 50% of his max HP, he also will use his A1 to attack the lowest enemy, lowest HP enemy. And it's awesome because his A1 actually heals himself. So if he goes, if he takes the damage, he's going to attack and then heal himself up. And then lastly, he has defense scaling on his passive. So his defense is going to increase by 100% at some point. To round him out, he has the defense in all battles aura. Yeah, great champ. I don't want to spoil any kind of showcase stuff on him. I will pop out his showcase video probably tomorrow so that you guys are informed, can make informed decisions for the weekend champion chase. But I highly recommend not pulling sacred shards this weekend for the champion chase if you guys are looking to conserve your shards. But hey, the Tin Man here, he looks really awesome, and he is going to be part of obviously the Echoes of Oz campaign. And there's further incentive to pick up this champion if you can, because we do have the champion proving grounds next rotation, and he is going to be in the priority pool. Lastly, again, I would hold the horses here on any of these, boosted events for these Oz champions, because they will most likely have their own guaranteed events. The Tin Woodsman will have most likely his own guaranteed event somewhere in the next 8 weeks or so. So definitely hold off on this. You guys don't need to be the first to get this champion. He looks great. I can tell you he performs very, very well. And yeah, I'm looking forward to picking this guy up in some kind of guaranteed event. Again, we have, many weeks to prepare for his potential event, which most likely will be shard related, or it's going to be soulstone related. Either way, you should be saving up your resources for those events instead of trying to gamble and pick him up in other ways, for example, using sacred shards. But in any case, very good champion. The showcase will be released probably tomorrow, I think, just so you guys get a sneak peek at how well he performs. But yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are participating in this champion chase with sacred shards. Like I said in my fusion plan, definitely highly recommend you guys save your sacred shards for more efficient pulling events such as summoning rushes. You won't get the 2x boost, but hey, 2x boost from 6% to 12%, it's pretty low. It's pretty low. It's kind of insignificant anyway, so I might as well save a couple of those sacred shards instead of spending too much on the champion chase. You can finish off the champion chase using things like remnants, using things like prism pulls, using things like mystery shards. Anything with the lower, like lower quality shards would work out really, really well for those champion chases. The Tin Woodsman here, just to entice you to spend those sacred shards, definitely hold off. Highly recommend you guys hold off. All right, guys. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. It's like I think today, obviously a lot of uploads and stuff. I appreciate you guys watching the videos and making it to the end. So thank you guys for that. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. Best of luck on the beginning of the Echoes of Oz fusion. We have the Dragon Tournament starting right now. Don't go crazy on the energy because the Gear Hunters opens tomorrow. So tomorrow's the day when you want to spend the energy into the Dragon Tournament. But yeah, make sure you guys check out the fusion schedule plan, and make sure you guys check out the fusion Cowardly Lion showcase that's already on my channel. So make sure you guys check those out. Thanks a lot for watching until the end. Appreciate you all. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.